is a King A.D.S. music production. Music production.
Oh, no. Hold on. I got it. Did I scare you? What's up, man? Just trying to put some Halloweeny type vibes. That's funny. I said, he said Halloweeny. Nah. What's up, everybody? I'm back again. Man, just wonderful times to share things with you always. You know what I mean? And just want to send out that love, that good energy to everybody as usual, as I do. And you know who it is, your man King A.D.S here in the Inland Empire, holding it down with you, and we're holding it down together. Yeah, together, holding it down. What we holding down? I don't know. And now here's 20 seconds of me looking confused. Yeah, that went hard, right? Yo, big shouts to the fam out there. Big shouts to everybody, everywhere, all over the world. You know I love you. And man, just wanted to get up in front of here, have some fun, goof around for a little bit. You know I don't take these videos too seriously. I don't have top of the line, state of the art, equipment, but I just like to use the best tech on the planet, the human. You know what I'm saying? Or just, things that are live in general, but us. Yeah, so let's go. Let's make a connection. Like 3, 2, 1 contact. What was that called? Was that the electric company? I don't know, man. I hope I didn't show my age too much right there. I know that was some weird stuff, like when someone says, I know some strange stuff just happened right there, but look, it gets better, right? So anyway, man, big shouts, man. If you're out there, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please come along. I am King A.D.S. I'm a music artist out of the Inland Empire, and just love to do these videos from time to time, and do a little something different and have fun on the camera. So anyway, right now I'm gonna jump right into it. There's a few things, and I might have to go take a look, because I just freestyle stuff, but it's about, I want to get into the future, man. Let's get into the future, man. You know what I'm saying? So on some 82.1 gigawatts. But anyway, back to the future, baby. Let's go. So we see a lot of advancements. We see the smart tech. We see the devices talking to each other. We see also even more interesting, let's get into like the graphics and stuff like that, and how things like AI, everything, like with graphics and imagery is getting so amazing and advanced and real. And like I am, when it comes to like things like games, I don't play games like I used to. I'm considering trying again in the near future, but you guys have inspired me. But I do like gamers. I do watch some gaming channels, because there's a lot of interesting things that just come out of the woodworks from these developers, and I love to see the artistry and what these people come up with. And I've just been blown away by what people can achieve. And now seeing, how AI fills in the blanks, and it's like almost indistinguishable at times. We could still tell, but I mean, give it a while, and what do we have here? Something indistinguishable from reality, possibly. How people would always talk about the singularity is coming. And did you like how I said that? The singularity. But it's true, the singularity, as we can't tell what's real and what's not. It's like almost indistinguishable, like a weird Twilight Zone crossover type deal, right? So amongst that, you have other weird stuff, right? Like this thing called Project Bluebeam. That some people may have heard of it. I don't know if you've heard of it. If you haven't heard of it, check it out for yourself. Go look that up, Project Bluebeam, so you can see what type of, jargon is going on there. What kind of dialogue, I should say. What kind of dialogue? Yes, can we come together on a common dialogue or some sort of consensus here on the information at hand? But that's what's going on over there. And I thought that was pretty interesting because it has to do with that theory there, has to do with certain frequencies being able to tap into certain areas that you know, that make you see things, right? Or possibly project message or imagery into your mind, or you know, so on and so forth. You know, so that makes me think about things like the movie Minority Report. I feel like I've said this before, but the movie, if you haven't seen Minority Report, go check out Minority Report because it's a trip. And there's a few things you guys got to check out, but Report is one of them, where you have the technology able to do retinal scans on people as they walk by, and it seems like each advertisement knows how to reach each individual without crossing over. Like in my mind, I think about it and I say, wouldn't that sound like a bunch of mumbling, like muttering in a room? Wouldn't it get muddied up? Like how would one person know it's speaking to them, right? So that would take it a step further than, you know, just, oh, I scanned you, I know who you are, and it would just say your name out loud. But how would you say 5 people's names at the same time? So wouldn't that be an indication, in theory, of course it's just a theory, but wouldn't that indicate that there's some other sort of tech at work that is able to distinguish and distinctify between dialogues with people? Each individual knows how to speak to you alone, right? So I you know, we're, you know, that's where I think of things like Project, you know, what they say, Project Bluebeam or whatever it really is. But yeah, let's talk about the future. What about the times where we can take it further with holograms, right? With holograms, when we talk about gaming and graphics and things like that, will there be a time where you just beam the game into your brain, right? Or will there be a time where your game is holographic? We've seen the holograms before. Will the hologram tech become more advanced into where we interact with it, and then to a point where even more maybe we interact with it? Like, I don't know who is out there that has a nerdy streak like me. Yes, I have different walks of life in my lifetime, but one of my walks is nerdiness, and I do have a sci-fi nerd streak. I don't know if you're like me, but I like Star Trek. And in Star Trek, they have an invention called the holodeck. And in the holodeck, you have a dimension fold upon fold, to the extreme in graphics, to where the light is now hard light, right? Which is arguably to say, what is the, right? That's a singularity, because arguably we could say we are the same thing, right? So indistinguishable can make things out of thin air in that atmosphere. Will we see stuff like that? I believe it's like 11 dimensions of an object or something like that in that aspect. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Look it up for yourself. I can't recall, but a 3D, as we had the image come out, right? And then there's more to it than that allows for more depth. Like, I don't know if you guys saw this other clip, like of this whale. Like, it's old too, but like they have more than just that whale. Of course, you guys know this. You've seen them bring anime characters to life. There's billboards with a tiger or a sneaker that just comes out, looks like it protrudes into the street. But as we go forward, will it get so advanced that we could touch it? Also, what about sky billboards? Will we see something like sky billboards? We see advertisers, relentless advertisers, right? They will, you know, I know it's like a different breed of person, like a realtor sometimes, right? Like, it's just a different, and no, hey, shouts to the realtors. I need a place to live. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, don't be mad at your boy. Come along for the ride. That's why I love everybody. Come on in. But, however, nevertheless, advertisers will look for any space they can to get the message out, right? So we've already seen sky banners, stuff like that. You know, we've seen balloons, we've seen signs. Now we see the hologram signs. I forgot to mention this earlier, but will we see a hologram billboard now? You know what I mean? Can you imagine that? Flying in a plane, you know, you're on your way to wherever you're going on vacation to, and then you fly right through the ad for, you know, women's care products, or, you know, a big tasty burger or whatever, man, whatever it is. Oh, how about you fly through all the side effects of certain over the counter medicine, right? May give you constipation, but then diarrhea might be backed up, but then it's explosive. You might have memory retrieval and extreme memory loss. You'll know what you're doing, then you won't know nothing. Right? I'm telling you, man, some of these side effects are scary and insane. But just saying that, what would you encounter? How would that be? Will we see that? I don't know, but you let me know. You know what I'm saying? Man, yeah, moving right along. Let me know if there's any breakthroughs or videos that you've seen that you could share with me so I could trip out on it, and then maybe I'll come back and talk about that. And while you're at it, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, come along for the ride, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the content if you enjoy what you see so far in front of you, and I appreciate you wholeheartedly. So yeah, but like what we see, like, and it also makes you, back to the topic, it also makes you think of other things that we talk about in these times too, things like UFO sightings, and there's more around the world. Now, I had my own experience 2019 into 2020, which was, and I spoke about that in another video. It barely got any views, but I do speak on it, and I saw what I saw for the first time in my whole entire life. I've never seen anything that was that pronounced, you know, but there it was, you know, and there they were, I should say. No beings, but let's just say the unidentified situation, right? So in my head, yes, it's shocking. You know, it's a awe-inspiring moment. You know, you feel tiny. However, I don't know if you're like me, but I can't help it. I'm a little skeptical still. I'm a skeptic a bit, but not over skeptical. You know what I mean? Like, I can go with the flow, and I can accept things for what they are. But I also know the human's track record, unfortunately. And here's 10 seconds of me looking like I'm upset.
Oh, come on! Why? Of course.
All right, back to the show. I don't know how I did there. You let me know in the comments. Was my upset face good, or was it shabby? I have no idea. I just try to throw the energy in here. Hopefully it's received well. I think I threw a little bit of discernment or concern in there too. Like, I probably should have had a finger in there, like, but I don't know. Let me know how I did. But nevertheless, yeah, man, when we see these images in the sky, can we tell, is that even real? Is Project Bluebeam working already? Is it a hologram projection? Is it one of our inventions? Until I see Bleep and Blorp tell me what's up and we go smoke some space trees or have some space cupcakes or something, space cakes, whatever, I really can't say. I'll be the first one to let you know, no, the probes are real, they're probing, run. You know what I'm saying? But until that day comes, I don't know if I can invest myself wholeheartedly yet. If any instance, on that topic, you would hope that people you meet are friendly, right? I did, mention the probing and things, and that does make things seem a little bit suspicious. And I did, one day, someone was actually on X, and they made a comment, and they said, if aliens made music, which recording program would they use? And I did say they would use probe tools. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's just, a few thoughts. If anyone knows the dimensions of what it would take, the bit ratio or whatever it is, because I don't even know where we're at now, 4K, 6K, I have no idea. I'm suspecting it's somewhere up in 9K or 11K or something like that. But if there's an expert out there, let me know. Yeah, but I've seen that they want to have, that's another avenue that seems to be a point of interest, is to learn how to make hard light, because it's kind of like a mirror within a mirror, right? It's just infinitely going. It's like we've come to the understanding that we're moving molecules that are influenced by radiation and angles and things like that kind of cascade down and create the formation of things. But it does move in an order, and it does have a pattern. And they find that really strange, and so do I. And I don't know how you feel about it, but you know what to do if you know to let me know. But yeah, man, what are we getting into in the future? Let me know, man. I thank you for watching this. Like I said before, like, subscribe, come along, and until next time, peace.